We're going to start 2001 Subaru Forester. It has many battle scars. The interior is in pretty rough condition. You can see tears. Seats are kind of tore up. The body is in very good shape. There's virtually no rust at all. On the back tailgate, there's about the size of a pencil. There's some damage here. I ran into the back of a boat motor at a stoplight one time. And here's the engine. This is from a 1999 Impreza. It's a 2.2 liter, and this engine has 138,000 miles. It does use oil. There's no question about that, and it has done that for thousands of miles. You know, it makes noise. The throw-up bearing chatters, and has done so for about 45,000 miles. Put a clutch in about 45,000 miles ago, and it did that ever since I put the clutch in. So, but otherwise, the chassis, or the body, everything is really solid. The tires are still decent. They have, you know, some wear left on them, and they all match. And here's the rust spot on the back right here. And normally this is a lot bigger on these cars, but this car was from Virginia. It was garage kept until about 4.5 years ago when I bought it, maybe 5 years, can't remember. And it was owned by a lady who she was in her 90s. She had put 3 clutches in it by the time it had 80-some thousand miles. So, but she was the original owner. Matter of fact, in here, there's actually her fuel mileage logs from when the car was new. And I think she died or went to the nursing home or something. And so when I got it, I found out after I paid good money for it that the engine was bad. So I replaced it with this 99 2.2 liter. And like I said, this engine has 45,000 miles on it since I've put it in. It's a good going back and forth to work car, beater car. I used it as my ice fishing car, but we had no ice. The blower does not work. I'm going to work on fixing that. The latch is broken on the glove box, and it does have a big exhaust leak. I've had the exhaust welded a bunch of times. So go ahead and fire it up. Stand back, buddy. See the mileage? Yeah, the tape deck makes that noise when you turn it on. Somewhere under here, there's an exhaust leak. Oh, there, I see. I actually hadn't seen that before. There, it's actually pretty much straight piped. So that's why it's so loud. It's essentially straight piped. Well, that's cool. So, I'm selling to get rid of it. Didn't use it at all this winter, and I'm paying insurance, registration, inspection, and so I decided to just get rid of it. It's inspected until September. Obviously the exhaust leak developed after it was inspected, but it is inspected until September. I think I did mention the blower motor was not working. I think it's the switch. I'm going to try to fix that. I'm trying to have that ready by the time it gets sold, so I just haven't had time to mess with it, but I'm going to try to make sure it's either the switch or the blower itself, but I'm pretty sure it's the switch. And what I may do is just put an alternate switch on the blower and wire it direct, so you just flip the switch on the dash. I don't know, we'll see. But there it is. I'm asking $1,100 for it, and so I think it's a great candidate for somebody who wants to, you know, they want a good Forester body, and they're gonna, you know, put a turbocharged engine in it, or they're going to slam it, or they're going to do something with it. It's a great candidate for that, because there's very few of these that are in this age group that have this little rust. It just simply does not have any rust. All the windows work, and that sunroof is just big. I love that. I will miss that on this car. This car's kind of a rare bird because it is fully loaded. I think it has every option pretty much. It's got heated seats and the whole 9 yards, and it's a stick shift. So that's kind of a rare thing, but yep, there it is.